Well, hey guys, welcome back to the sunny side. I'm Sunny, and today we're going to ask the tarot cards, are you making the right choice? You guys got that? Are you making the correct decision? Are you making the right decision? Are you making the best choice for you? And I'm going to leave it at all just at that, because the best choice for you is not the best choice for someone else. Your goals are your goals. Are you making the best choice or the best decision for your goals, to accomplish your goals, or to get wherever you're going, or something to make you happy? It's your action, it's your life. That's the deal. Let's get down to it. For those who don't know, I am a professional astrologer, and I also read the tarot cards. I guess you call me a professional psychic astrologer. I used to write tons of horoscopes for the newspapers in Canada. Now I'm doing tons of horoscopes for you guys here on YouTube. And if you're interested in any of that, or if you want me to you just tune in live to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, or hit the link in the PayPal box. Hit the PayPal link in the description box below to get a set up a personal reading. All right, we'll talk more as we go on. All right, here we go. So here's the question: are you making the right decision? Are you making the right decision? Here we go. Lots of different choices in life. Oh wow, that's a good way to start the reading. Here we go. First up, the Chariot card. Do you guys know? Okay, so the Chariot card is Cancer energy, but it's not crybaby Cancer energy. It's far from it. The Chariot is not Cancer crybaby energy. In fact, in the story, see, it's up here is the glyph. This is Cancer energy. As in the tarot, the Chariot card pertains more to the shell of Cancer, Cancer's strength. In the story of Tarot, this card right here indicates a situation where Tarot has finally left school and he's going out into the real world. That's why there's always some kind of ornate or complete structure in the background. It indicates as Tarot's journey in life, your journey in life, well, you've finished all of your fundamental academic lessons, and now it's time to do what the Chariot says. Get out there and show the world what you can do. That's what the card means. But there's more. Once again, it's not cry baby Cancer energy. Rather, in the story of Tarot, or this Fool's Journey, Tarot cruises along and he's upset, right? He left the world. He's looking for a job. He wants to show the people what he can do. He's trying to find his way in life. And the Chariot's there, this card depicts that point in his life. Now, he stumbles across the Charioteer and he says, yo, man, what's the Charioteer rather says to Tarot, hey, player, what's your action? Why so long in the face, Tarot? And Tarot's like, man, I did all this work. I studied all this stuff. I'm really good at what I do. I'm getting out there. I'm showing the world what I can do. But, people pushing me around. I don't know what the game is, I'm tight with the action, but I don't really know what's going on. And the Charioteer says, you know what, Tarot, you got your stuff going together. And the Charioteer takes his lance or his sword, or he doesn't have a sword, like his staff, I guess, and he hits his own armor with it, and he says, you know what, Tarot, you're tough. Take control of the situation. Get out there. The world is shaking like these horses. You got to take control of it. Anyways, there are two cards of personal empowerment in the major arcana. There's the Sun card, which is the embodiment, being reborn into the light of a beautiful new day, and the Chariot card, which means you're taking control of everything around you. Now, I'm not going to go super in-depth with the rest of the cards. You guys can study with me privately if you want. Or not private, in the online class if you want. But there's one more thing that you want to know about the Chariot card. It's about finding your way, getting out and making your way. Those two pillars that I allude to, that the High Priestess is standing between, or that that represent the arms of the chairs or the towers later on in the world, in the Moon card, those are represented by the horses right here. And they indicate, instead of choosing one direction, I'm going to follow that tower or pillar. I'm going to walk my ass into that wall. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go that way. You're going to make a decision. You're going to take control of the different voices, and you're going to make your own way. All right, that's way too much information, okay? Once again, it's not about let's move on. Next, King of Cups reversed. Are you making the right choice? Well, there are definitely questions involved in the situation. King of Cups reversed is usually a card which indicates that you should be, or the King of Cups is a guy who should be nurturing you. You should be happy. You should be taking care of each other. Emotional stability, emotional security, and definitely a maturation here, like a mature and stable emotional force in your life. Are you making the right decision? Well, you absolutely have to get out there and show the world what you can do. You know, it's Cancer energy, so someone might be a little bit, this is Cancer energy here, right? It's Cancer energy, so someone might be, what the hell am I doing with this card? All right, that's good enough. It's Cancer energy, so someone might be a little bit passive aggressive in the situation. They might not be moving directly to what they have to do. The Chariot moves side to side, so maybe that's the takeaway. Stick up for yourself, believe in yourself, take control of the situation, and you might have to try many different approaches to get where you're ultimately going, where you desire to arrive at. The King of Cups says there's an emotional situation. You're not getting the emotional support that you want. Then we have the Queen of Swords reverse. I'm speeding up a little bit because I spent so much time on the Chariot, guys. The Queen of Swords reverse means someone is saying some nasty things to you. Oh my goodness. Maybe your own words are sabotaging you. Maybe someone else is sabotaging you. Watch out, watch out in this situation. It appears there's some, you have neither the emotional support, right? The King of Cups is reversed. And that's like an authority figure, like a father figure, a loving father figure. And the Queen of Swords might, it's not, Queen of Swords not necessarily a mother figure, but someone is not there emotionally supporting you and in this decision that you have. And someone is probably saying some really negative stuff about you behind your back if they're not saying it to your face. So this is not an easy decision for you to make. You have to get out there and show the world what you can do. You have to be tough. You have to be the crab in its shell. Another thing people don't realize is Cancer energy is cardinal energy. It's assertive. It gets things done. It's just as cardinal as Aries, Libra, and Capricorn. Cancer is start things. Yeah, you ever think, hey, Cancer energy starting that, whatever. So get out there, take control of the situation, even if you don't have the emotional support, even if people are being negative around you, because the next card coming up is actually a really good card. Are you making the correct decision? Well, the Ace of Wands, so far we don't know yes or no yet, but we do know that you have the Ace of Wands right here. I'm still sitting in front of these cards. The Ace of Wands indicates you're right here. There's the potential for something new. Are you making the correct decision? Well, it says that there's a decision that has to be made. So, like, seriously, something has to be done, and you are the one who has to do it. Look how it bookmarks everything. Yeah, you got to take control of the situation. No, you don't have the support. No one's, you don't have, you're on your own. Ace of Swords might indicate that you're on your own. It's you. If the Ace of Coins had come up, I would have said you have to make money on your own. That's what I said. Ace of Wands coming up, it appears as if you have to make a new path for yourself. Are you making the correct decision? Something has to be done. Next, Page of Swords. All right, well, there's a learning curve going on. Maybe you have to study something. And this card's right side up. Moving towards the future and the potential of what you're doing, the Page of Swords indicate there's some kind of adolescence or maybe some new beginning or maybe some children involved. Are you making, or maybe someone is being a little bit childish. They're not all great cards just because they're right side up. And just because it's me and we're called the sunny side, I can't just blanketly say everything is going to be good. You have to put it together. I tell you both sides of it. Anyways, the Page of Swords indicates there's a learning curve happening here. Someone is younger than adolescent. There's something new happening with people. Maybe there's a new form of communication. Maybe there's someone involved with a new way of thinking and communicating and expressing themselves. And this is new to you. Or maybe if you want to know if you're making so that would be like the right, are you making the correct decision in a relationship? If you're making the correct decision in going back to work or changing your career, well, the Page of Swords indicates there's a clear learning curve that's going to happen. So whether it's in communication or whether it's on the job training or updating your skills or going back to school, it indicates that there's a learning curve happening here, and you might as well do it in relation, like in whatever it is. Are you making the correct decision? Whatever you did, whatever decision you're making, there's a bit of, you got to there's a learning curve going on. All right, next we have the Star card. This is a great card to get. However, I do think there's going to be a bit of a delay. This is Aquarius energy, and it does indicate, it does very much indicates your hopes, dreams, aspirations, and a strong potential. You probably can see or envision your future. You can probably envision a future where your hopes and dreams and aspirations are coming true. The only deal is this card's reversed. So there's probably going to be a little bit of a delay, or there's a possibility that you haven't figured it out yet. You might not have seen all the way through your plan yet. And as such, because of course there's a learning curve, man. There's a learning curve. And you're not getting the support. When you don't have support, it's not just emotional encouragement. You need other people's vision and perspective to, shield you from some of the gaffes and aberrations across your path or wandering monsters. And so, whatever, man. So you don't have the support. You don't have those extra eyes. You still got to do it. You have a choice. If you're watching this video, you're watching because you have a decision to make. Should you stay with the guy? Should you leave the guy? Should you stay with the job? Should you leave the job? Should you, I don't know, whatever. Should you start, should you get a personal reading with Sunny? Should you hire me? Should you hit the PayPal link in the description box and have me read your astrological chart and tell you what's going on, help you find your seasons of love, or help you find your seasons of love or when you're going to make a lot of money. All right, whatever. It's all up to you. Anyways, in this decision that you have to make, it might feel or currently appear a little hopeless. It might appear as if you don't know I want to use words and say things, but you don't have the high priestess, so it's not like information is being hidden to you. Nothing is being hidden. There's no deception. It's up to you to take charge of the situation and get it done. You may not see to the end, right? The star is only the first of the three progressive luminaries, and it doesn't actually mean anything has happened yet. And it does indicate that there's a delay in this vision of yours, but have some faith, man. It's you. Look, Death card. This is actually a really good card to come, because this is the card. This is not just the card of change. This is the card of you leading the change. It's not the Tower card. It's not stuff being forced upon you. It's not the Eight of Cups. It's not a situation where someone is checking out. It's not the Six of Wands. It's the Death card. This card is all about endings and rebirth. Are you making the right decision? So yeah, it looks like there's going to definitely be a change. You're going to make the change. Scorpio card, Death card, rebirth, preparing. That's what it means. So that's what it means. I want to use other words, but I'm going to keep it pretty clean to the definition of the cards here. So what's going on? You are going to lead the change. So whether you want to do it or not, right, whether you've emotionally made the commitment or not, emotionally or physically or financially or intellectually made the commitment or not, this change is happening. You, through either karma or act or emission or past life transgression or future life anticipated progression, whatever you want to do, this change is coming and you precipitated the events. Next. Oh, wow, 10 of coins. Are you making the right decision? Okay, yes. I say yes. Well, if you're looking for money, then the answer is yes. This says this is a legacy card. This means you're going to inherit some money, or you're going to get get a big financial award from the government, or maybe you marry rich. Maybe you marry rich. It's not really marry rich, but maybe you meet somebody who's wealthy. Maybe you begin a new job that's wealthy. Actually, only you know what kind of decision you're making. But this decision, you've begun or sent out the vibe to kind of stimulate or precipitate this decision, whether you want to admit it or not. That's how it works. A while ago, you took control of the situation. They didn't believe in you. No one's on your side. But you have to, Ace of Wands. You have to take control of the situation. Oh, man, what am I doing with all this background stuff here? My cursor is sticking. You have to take control of the situation. There's a learning curve. It might be you might not see the way out, but it is definitely happening. And it looks as if money's going to be okay in the end. Where are you? You're the Page of Wands, a little reversed. That's so cute. Well, the Page of Wands, the pages are learning curves, right? And so this is you right here, the Page of Wands, and it's reversed. So you're a little tentative. It's really cute. You're tentative and a little afraid to take action right now. But don't worry about it. It looks like things are going to work out. You are on a bit of a Page of Wands. You are on some kind of an adventure. So get on, enjoy your life, see it through childlike eyes, be fiery, you know, and see what happens. You know, take your time, learn your lessons, figure it out as you go along, and don't worry about it. But get out there and see. You should be the spark. You should be the fire. You are the Page of Wands. You are the one who's learning as you go along. You're the one with this spark fire drive starting everything. It's just reversed. So obviously a little indecisive right now. Then the Hanging Man. Guys, remember, the Hanging Man is the card of illusions. It's Neptune energy. Here we go. And well, you guys always know, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't hurt to be reminded the well-hung man is an illusion, right? Here we go, guys. The Hanging Man. So you're moving from... So this is the other side of the situation. This is you. You're the fiery one with the learning curve. This is the other side of the situation. There's an illusion here. It's not deception, right? It's Neptune energy. Neptune isn't deception. Neptune is an illusion. And so it's like seeing things are prettier than they really are, or viewing things as worse than they really are. If it's, you know, Neptune doesn't really make things worse than they really are. It kind of makes things more beautiful than they really are. So but wherever Neptune energy kind of takes Venus energy, like love and rapport, and makes it a little blurry. So you're in love, you dig it, you're vibing. And Neptune, because it's blurry, you're going to gloss over much of the negative qualities of the situation. So I think, should you make the decision? Well, keep in mind, according to this, the Hangman is saying the other side of that decision is probably not as beneficial to you as you think it is. The Hanging Man's, it's like the well-hung man's an illusion. Like, sure, great, package arrives all the time, but like, I didn't really order that. And so watch out. Okay, so watch out. You're the one who's starting this. The answer is you're probably going to make a lot of money out of the situation. You have to make your decision before it's taken out of your hands. And if you're looking for money, it should be pretty good. But the other side is the other side is fraught with illusion, not deception. Things are a little blurry, romantic, which might be a good thing for you. Oh, man. Well, finally, we get the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups, really, this is quite a joke here. I guess it's kind of a joke astrologically. The Seven of Cups is the card of indecisiveness. It says the Seven of Cups indicates a situation where you have many choices, and they're cups, right? Everything is landing in here, right? It's all cool. Let's get this, Venus energy. And Venus is Scorpio energy. It's all landing here. It's all landing. But like, it's fixed energy. Like the sevens are fixed cards, and astrologically, anyways. And it's just it's the card of indecision. It's saying you have so many choices right now, you're not sure which to make. However, having said that, the question is, are you making the correct decision? Are you making the correct decision? Oh man, well, I'll tell you something. Let's finish this off with the last two cards that just fell out of the deck. You have the Nine of Swords, which is the card of bad dreams. All right, this one right here, the Nine of Swords, is the card of bad dreams. So you might be indecisive, all right, I get that, but this is card here. So how am I doing this? This card right here, the Nine of Swords, indicates you have some really negative ideas about this. But at the end of the day, you have the Wheel card. And this is the card of fortune. This is the card of good luck. This is the card of winning the lottery. Are you making the right decision? Absolutely. The answer is absolutely yes. You're going to have to take a chance. And if you take a chance, you're going to succeed. And that's my answer. Are you making the right choice? It doesn't seem like it. No, it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. Really doesn't. But at the end of the day, you're making the right choice. You're going to have to gamble on this one, but everything is going to be cool. If you want a personal reading, just hit the PayPal link in the description box below. Tune into one of the live streams, and you'll have a lot of fun. We goof around a bit on the channel. And obviously, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And with that, from TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sunny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a super beautiful day. And I'll see you guys soon.